Hello everyone, today in this video we will fight against the utmost character of our world around us, and this time we will have a general discussion about main troubles we encounter in the world. One needs to look at the things sometimes from above, hawk eye view I would say, and if we discuss the political systems or the reality we live in, the main problem people who organize small groups of people or larger groups of people have to face one challenge and solve one problem that originates from this challenge. The main question always is who will work on the system we build. So, in general, who will take the largest burden to carry the system, to make system work, and who will benefit or only or mainly benefit from the system. These things have to be defined and people need to follow these guidelines, these rules to make system work better or worse. If these rules are not kept, then we have a real trouble, and unfortunately our rules are not working, system is not working. And we see that this problem is not new because in the New Testament, in the Bible, and in many other books that are teaching people how to live, we can find a quotation, for instance, in this case from the Bible, as I mentioned, from Saint Paul, that says, "The one who doesn't work doesn't eat." So ancient people had a really pragmatic and very good solution for the problem of lazy bones who wanted to live like parasites on the body of the society. A problem of modern days is that technology allow many people, as I'm always saying, not to work or not to be worried about their existence, physical existence so much. So their behaviors are being very often extended to the spectrum of the behaviors that are harmful, unnatural, like deviations in some interpersonal behaviors, in sexual behaviors, and so on, and also they extend their behaviors into the laziness because they don't need to work to survive, because they have welfare state and they are getting benefits thanks to which they can survive from one day to another. That is why this is the problem when we break the most important rules and leave the ancient solutions that were working for many centuries. And nowadays we have in many places in the world leftists, so socialist communists in power. It doesn't matter if communism is red, green, or brown, or whatever. Now we have green one. And the main electorate for these people, main people who are actually building this system together with the ideologian people, and now the CEOs of great companies who use the ideologists to brainwash the societies, the main electorate of these people and the main supporters, I should say, in general sense, were and are people who are lazy, who do not want to work and want only to benefit from the system and be parasite of the system. That's why we have all socialist systems quite quickly, if we take the scale of historical time, quite quickly collapsing. But before they collapse, they make a lot of harm to entire world. And I would like to refer to one of my previous videos because many people think, due to the Chinese and Russian propaganda, Russian-Chinese propaganda I should say, that all this now woke leftist and so on is directed only against white people. How we define whiteness, this is also another term. Are Greeks or Arabs still white or not, or only Northern Europeans? But okay, I do not go into these considerations because they are one big nonsense. But okay, some people are following this propaganda that all of these leftist things are directed against white people because white people are the most creative, white people are the most rebellious, and so on and so on, blah blah blah. This is actually not true because leftist agenda, as I said, is always pro people who are lazy bones, do not want to work, do not want to build, only want to ruin, destroy everything. In case of people who are the opponents of the leftist agenda, are the creative, resourceful people who are having their own opinion, are able to think independently, are able to work independently, and are able to create goods and riches they consume for their own needs. So independence, creativity, resourcefulness is always a target for leftists, ideologists, and leftist followers, and the ones who have these features are the enemy of the leftists, communists, and so on. So this leftist agenda is against resourceful, against people who are working hard, and against creative people. And in many cases, these people are, of course, Indo-European, but not only. And there are also groups that are Indo-European and do not have these features, like Irish travelers, people of Irish origin who live like gypsies and follow the gypsies way of life. So we see that not white people fulfill this criteria, and not all people from other groups do not fulfill this criteria either. So I hope that I explained to you what are the real problems, of people nowadays, and who is on the aimer, who is a target for the left, and whom they are fighting with. They are fighting with us, resourceful people, people who think independently, and people who are able to create on the things they need on their own. And creative people, it means. All the best, have a nice day, bye.